roots and feel the breeze. With my trusty knocks I dig with ease. Searching past through ancient land, mysteries calling metal in my hand. Leprechauns and ancient myths, castles old and cliffs that kiss. Iron soil beneath my feet, wildlife watching tales we meet. I'm a metal detectorist.
Right, so I'm back out in the market field, and wouldn't you know, when I got into the field and I went for my phone to do my intro, no phone. I left my phone at home, but it's too late to go back, so I said I'd just drive on, and I did. But my good wife saw my phone, knew where I was, and came up with it. In the meantime, when I didn't have the phone, of course, I made some discoveries. Let's see what I got. After a couple of bottle tops, first signal, another ring. Yes, it looks silver, but I think definitely this time it's silver plated. However, after my last experience of calling something too quickly, I'll wait until I go home and give it a proper clean before I say that it is junk. Because you just never know, do you? But wait till you see this. €2, 10 cent, I think a 2 cent. Look at this though. Look at that. What a horse of a coin. It's some sort of a token, I reckon. It's about 3 millimeters thick. It looks like one of those Kamak tokens, but I'll have to find that out when I go home. The patina was beautiful. It came out a beautiful, clean, green patina. So I'll find out when I go home what exactly that is. What a start. Anyway, probably another half an hour. So it's on to the next. And it's not the wrapper, but it's 50 cent. On to the next. And another euro. Coins are adding up. On to the next. This time I have a spill. €2 euros. There's the double imprint. €4 in one hole. Nice. Oh, that's my shovel, that's it. No, that's it. €4 in one hole. I'll take that. On to the next. Well, this find is about time. Another watch. Probably a cheapie, but we know not to come to conclusions too early, don't we? Do I see anything engraved in the back? I don't right now. Do we know what make it is? And it's 10 to 3, roughly 5 to 3 maybe. No idea what brand that is. Fairly modern, probably 1990s again, like the last watch. Lovely. On to the next. And I think I'm onto my first toy car. Now, is it going to be a nice old Lesney or Corgi, or is it going to be a modern cheap Chinese Hot Wheels or something? Let's see here. Yeah, it's fairly modern. What is that? Is that a Corvette? I think it could be something like that. We give it a brush down and I'll come back to you. Yeah, made in China. In fact, it's the only thing it does say at the bottom, is that it's made in China. I think it's an American car. My friend Gary and my friend from Panther City Outdoors in Dallas, or yeah, is it Fort Worth? One of you guys will know what that is, I'm sure. Very good. On to the next. I think these are going to be my last targets for tonight, and we'll do a live one. I have the plug turned over. I think there's another target there. Let's see what this one is. Mid-tone around 60, 65. High mid-tone, I suppose you call it. Oh, it's right near the surface now, so there's a good chance it is a coin. And I won't be able to see it if it is. There. And I think I have a euro. don't know if you can see it. It feels like a euro. We'll call it a euro. You might be able to see it better than I can. Right, let's see, is there another one there? I'll get back to you in a second. Yeah, there's something there. Let's see what it is. And it's not. 10 cent. Okay, that's it for tonight. I'm sure I'll do a bit of a wrap up on what I found. That old token looks spectacular. I'm going to do a bit of research on that. So it's on to the wrap up. It's long before. Back in the shed. Well, that was an interesting little hunt. About an hour and 45 minutes. And it didn't disappoint. Anyway, trash. One thing I couldn't show you because I didn't have my phone was the hoard that I found. Found a hoard of Budweiser bottle tops in one hole. All the other stuff, Lost Mary. I hate Lost Mary. These things should never be on sale. Vapes, as far as I understand, were developed to stop people smoking. Now they're used just to get people smoking, I feel. Yeah, don't like those vapes. The usual trash, tin cans, eyeshadow thingy, tea light. Then, oh yeah, this. I figured out that this plate is off of a sewing machine. So that's the base of the sewing machine. The needle would go down through one of those slots there. Yeah. And today is Monday, so it must be a manic Monday. Why? Because I found the bangles. That one's for you, Tom Finn. Yeah, they were about 20 meters apart, two bangles, and they gave off a fantastic signal, and they're only junk. Yes, they're definitely junk. I've checked. The plating has fallen off them. Little Chinese made car, which I think might be a Ferrari. Not an expert. If you know better, let me know. It just says made in China. $8.92 in change, which brings my running total for that field to $44.60. And then there was this watch, which is an Ascot design cripple watch, KRIPPL. The model number is there, which I can't clean that stuff off for some reason. I'm gonna have to soak it in lemon juice, I think. But it's a cripple model. Silver Kids junk ring, yes, definitely plated. Not the real deal. Still, it was nice to get that out of the ground. A little broken pulley. I'm guessing maybe from a sash window. You know, the weight that would hold up a sash window might have been running a little twine or the cable around this. Something like that anyway. And then the star of the show. What about that? A Druid Condor token. A miner's token from Anglesey, a coal mine in Anglesey. I think it was a coal mine anyway. I've given it a coating of wax, so it's darkened it. The detail is there, it's just hard to see it now. But when that wax dries in, it will become more apparent again. There it is, 1788. I don't know what the scrolled initials are. I should have looked that up really. But around the edge it says, well actually, sorry, on this edge it's engraved with "On demand in London, Liverpool or Anglesey." You can make out Liverpool pretty well. London you can just make out a few letters, and you can make out most of Anglesey. Yeah, it's there anyway. And what a token that is. That is, I mean, it's huge. I had a modern penny around here somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it, just to compare, but the thickness. Similar to the Tavistock token I found a few months ago. Said same size, same thickness. A big unit of a coin. Beautiful. So you don't get them in that condition often. It's great to get it. So that's it for that hunt. For a very quick hunt, it wasn't too bad at all. So if you like this sort of stuff, give me a thumbs up and maybe subscribe, as I'll be back in that field, and I'm sure there's lots more modern treasure to be found. So it's on to the next Slán go fóill.
I'm the technician, search beneath the sand. Notch 900 in my hand, all across this land. Ireland's wild, the history runs deep. Wildlife sings, wild secrets they sleep.